Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. With that, let's get into it. You got out from the truck and took in your surroundings, now that the blindfold had been removed. Since you came to MHA through a warp gate, you still had yet to see the actual academy itself. Let's just say that you were blinded because of the reflective windows. You were led to the principal's office, who warmly welcomed you with a smile. Elan-san, it's a pleasure to meet you. Please take a seat. You're an animal, you bluntly said. Your MHA is run by a small creature. If the principal was offended by your words, he didn't show it, as he nodded his head, replying, "That's right, my dear. I am indeed an animal." He took a seat. The principal talked with Tsukachi, and you took a seat, waiting for them to finish. Tsukachi, I can't thank you enough for agreeing to my request. I apologize if it caused you an inconvenience. Nezu addressed the detective. Tsukachi waved off the white creature's apology, a small smile on his face. No worries. Besides, I trust that you'll know what to do. I can leave a few police officers in case things get out of hand. Nezu glanced in your direction, where you were sitting on the sofa. The vibe that you gave screamed boredom, but he knew better. The way how your eyes glanced around told him everything he needed to know. It's alright, Tsukachi. I'll be fine. But if you're worried, you may station your men outside my office. Nezu reassured the detective when he saw the worry in his eyes. If you guys are done talking, do you mind removing the handcuffs? They're starting to hurt my wrists. Your sudden voice caused them to turn their heads in your direction, where your mouth was set into a frown as you held out your wrists, jingling the handcuffs to emphasize your point. Tsukachi looked to the principal for permission to remove your handcuffs, who simply nodded his head. A sigh of relief left your lips once the handcuffs were removed, rubbing your wrists to ease the pain. Now that your hands were free, you were able to sit in a much more comfortable position. It was just you and the white creature in the office. Nezu walked towards his desk and took his seat. Holding in his paws, he rested his chin on them as he gave you a smile that had been ever present on his face since you entered his office. Honestly, it was starting to irritate you. How can he be smiling so carefree when there's a villain in the same room as him? So, Mr. Principal, what do you owe the pleasure of having me in your office? He questioned, a smirk on your face, as confidence oozed from your pores. My name is Nezu, he introduced himself, before finally getting to the matters at hand. I'd like you to join your MHA as a student. He blinked once, twice, before bursting into laughter. Your body was drawn forward as crazy laughter filled the room. Nezu waited patiently for you to calm down, his smile still present, wiping the tears that had gathered in your eyes. You straightened your body and stared into the principal's eyes, mirth dancing in yours. You want me, a villain, to become a student at MHA, a school that aims to train their students to be heroes. That's correct, my dear. You must be crazy to think that then. You shook your head at the ridiculousness of the situation. Besides, what makes you think I agree? Nezu replied to your question with a question of his. Ellen-san, according to reports that I have here, you are supposed to be dead because no one could find you after you went missing 10 years ago. Am I right to say that? A cold mask slapped onto your face, and the amusement in your eyes from before was now gone. And how has that got to do with you wanting me to join UA? Nezu jumped onto his desk and walked closer to you, stopping once he reached the edge. His gaze was unwavering as he stared into your soul, causing alarms to go off in your mind. What made it even more alarming was the ever-bright smile on his face. Do you remember how you went missing? And what happened to you afterwards? Nezu asked, your brows furrowed in confusion as you racked your brain, trying to remember the day. However, all that came to mind was a hazy memory. A light blue-haired boy, older than you by a few years, reaching his hand out towards you. It's alright, I'm here for you. After that, your memories were pitch black, which was strange. However, you didn't question it, despite feeling a sense of doubt rising within you. Nezu noticed the frown on your face, thinking to himself, just like a thought, she doesn't remember at all. It's alright if you don't remember, but do you at least remember anything before your disappearance? You nodded your head warily, eyes narrowed in suspicion, trying to figure out the principal's motive. Yes, I do. Tell me more. And why should I? I don't even trust you. You rose to your feet, the vine-designed band on your arms coming to life as vines crept down your arms and wrapped around them. I can attack you right here and right now. Your eyes glowed as you glared at Nezu, who seemed unfazed by your threat as you replied, but you won't. How do you know that? I'm not blaming you for the attack at USJ, even though 2 teachers and a student were badly injured. I suspected that you were kidnapped, which explained your disappearance 10 years ago. And knowing you were forced to become a Javan, because a child who protects their friends from their bully is not someone with an evil mindset. You were taken aback by his words. As you returned to normal, the vines returning to normal armbands. How do you know all of that? His smile grew as he hopped from the table and walked towards you. I heard it from Katsuki Bakugou, who pleaded with me and the teachers. Katsuki-kun? He's the one behind all of that. But why? Why would he defend me? A villain? Your mind was a mess, as all sorts of questions appeared, giving you a headache. You glanced down at the animal, who held out a paw, repeating his offer from earlier on. I'm giving you a second chance in life. You can start a new year at UA as one of our students. But what about Tomoe-san and Kurigiri? They're probably working out a plan to come rescue me. You thought to yourself. But when you remembered how they abandoned you, you squashed the thought of them ever rescuing you. You were in your own. You closed your eyes and took a deep breath. You had made up your mind.
Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.